Gambling for many is a harmless pastime, a fleeting moment of thrill-seeking. Yet for some it morphs into a compulsion, a relentless urge that overshadows all else. This is gambling addiction, a behavioral addiction, where the act of gambling, regardless of wins or losses, takes center stage in a person's life. Imagine a life where the spin of the roulette wheel or the turn of a card dictates your every move. This is the reality for individuals battling gambling addiction. Their lives revolve around the pursuit of the next gamble, often at the expense of relationships, finances, and overall well-being. This addiction, much like other forms, is characterized by a loss of control. The individual is unable to resist the urge to gamble, even when faced with devastating consequences. The allure of the big win becomes an obsession, a mirage that fuels their destructive behavior. The grip of gambling addiction can be incredibly powerful, but it's crucial to remember that help is available. With the right support and resources, breaking free from this cycle of compulsion is possible. Recognizing the signs of gambling addiction is the first step towards recovery. Like any addiction, there are telltale signs that manifest in an individual's behavior and life choices. One of the most prominent signs is an increasing preoccupation with gambling. The individual constantly thinks about gambling, reliving past experiences and planning future bets. Their conversations often revolve around gambling, and they may even resort to lying or secrecy to conceal their activities. Another red flag is a pattern of chasing losses. Individuals struggling with gambling addiction often find themselves trying to win back the money they've lost, leading to a dangerous cycle of escalating bets and mounting debt. This behavior stems from a distorted belief that they can control the outcome of chance-based games. Financial difficulties are also common indicators. The individual may borrow money frequently, max out credit cards, or even resort to illegal activities to fund their gambling. These financial woes further fuel their addiction, creating a vicious cycle of despair. Changes in mood and behavior are also noteworthy. Individuals with gambling addiction may experience drastic mood swings, becoming irritable, restless, or withdrawn. They may neglect their responsibilities, withdraw from social activities, or experience changes in sleep and appetite. If you observe these signs in yourself or someone you know, it's crucial to seek help immediately. Understanding the causes of gambling addiction is a complex puzzle with no single solution. It often stems from a combination of biological, psychological, and social factors that intertwine to create a vulnerability to addiction. Studies have shown that genetics can play a role in addiction. Individuals with a family history of gambling addiction or other addictive behaviors may be more susceptible to developing a gambling problem. These genetic predispositions can influence how the brain responds to rewards and risks, making some individuals more prone to addictive behaviors. Psychological factors, too, contribute significantly. Conditions like depression, anxiety, or personality disorders can increase the likelihood of developing a gambling addiction. For some, gambling becomes a way to escape from emotional pain, stress, or boredom. The temporary high they experience while gambling provides a sense of relief, reinforcing the addictive cycle. Furthermore, social and environmental factors can also play a role. Easy access to gambling venues, exposure to gambling at a young age, and the societal normalization of gambling can increase the risk of developing an addiction. The glamour and excitement often associated with gambling can be particularly alluring, especially for individuals seeking thrills or escaping from mundane routines. It's important to remember that addiction is not a sign of weakness. It's a complex condition that requires understanding, compassion, and professional help. Recognizing the interplay of these various factors can pave the way for more effective prevention and treatment strategies. Breaking free from the grip of gambling addiction is a challenging but achievable journey. It requires immense courage, self-awareness, and a strong support system. The first and most crucial step is acknowledging the problem and seeking help. There are numerous resources available for individuals struggling with gambling addiction. Therapists specializing in addiction can provide individual counseling, helping individuals understand their triggers, develop coping mechanisms, and address any underlying mental health issues. Support groups like Gamblers Anonymous offer a safe space for individuals to share their experiences, receive support from others who understand their struggles, and learn from each other's journeys to recovery. These groups provide a sense of community and belonging, which can be incredibly empowering for those in recovery. In addition to therapy and support groups, medication can also be helpful in managing co-occurring conditions like anxiety or depression, which often exacerbate gambling addiction. It's important to consult with a healthcare professional to determine the most effective treatment plan for each individual's needs. Recovery is an ongoing process, and setbacks are a normal part of the journey. It's crucial to practice self-compassion, to acknowledge that relapses happen, and to view them as opportunities for learning and growth rather than failures. The most important thing is to never give up on the path to recovery.